Hey guys, so it's New Year's Eve and I'm homesick with strep throat, but I'm feeling better but not well enough to go outside, so I thought that I would do a makeup tutorial and we can start at least the new year with a fresh look. This is my everyday makeup, so I want to just go through all the steps of what I do to get ready in the morning. I know a couple of you have asked about my eyeliner, so I wanted to definitely go through that. So here we go. I'm going to take my glasses off, so hopefully nothing's blurry. So here we go. I can see blurry screen, but hopefully it's clear. So my face routine, I wash my face every night and then put moisturizer on it, and then in the morning when I get ready I just rinse my face off, and then I use this Photo Loving Primer by NYX, and I really like it because it's not too much, but it really does help the makeup stay. So I use like a pea-sized dollop, and I use my fingers for everything. I don't really use brushes unless it's for the blush or powder, just because I'm old school. I haven't found like a brush or sponge that I like or trust enough to get full coverage, so I use my fingers. Okay, so that's done, and then I use the NYX Gotcha Covered concealer to get any little blemishes that I have or that may have appeared overnight. And then I use this really tiny mirror. I don't, because I'm blind, I can't use my bathroom mirror, so I sit here with a little light every morning and do my makeup this way. Whatever works. So I do my lids because it gives an extra base for all of the eyeshadow. And then I do under the eyes. And you have to keep your mouth open when you do stuff like this. It goes with the whole thing. I always put too much on my finger than what I need to use to cover my face up. Such a waste. But anyway, okay. And then my foundation, I got this as, this is Josie Maran Vibrancy. It's argan oil foundation fluid, and I got a, like a sample of it from a friend from Sephora, and I fell in love with it, so I had to go and buy the entire big container of it. And it's a little expensive, but I used the least amount and it gives me the best coverage. So I just squirt a little. It's a little bit more fluid than other things I've used, and then again with my fingers I just kind of wipe it all over. I don't like a whole lot of makeup on my face because it just feels so cakey. So this is the perfect amount of just light coverage, and then I use my mirror to kind of blend it in. I'm not just gonna streak through it with this. So that's that. And then I use Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Not foundation, powder. It's matte and poreless, and this is in 100 translucent. I think it's a little light for what my makeup is, but I'm cheap. I want to use this up before I buy a whole new color. So I use my brush, make sure I wipe off any of the blush that I have, and I just lightly dust it everywhere. do it. Okay, now we get to the fun part, which is the eyes, which is my favorite part to do. For Christmas, my mama got me the Naked 3 palette with all of these beautiful little nude colors. So I'm going to use a couple of these to kind of accentuate my eyes. So we're going to use this second one first. And I just use the brush that it comes with. I use the bigger, the fluffier end. I love these brushes. Usually I don't like the brushes that come with eyeshadow sets, but these ones are pretty substantial. So I just put this all over my lid. It's so glittery and pink and girly. I love it. Same on the other side. And sometimes I'll just leave this on and do eyeliner and call it a day, but I'm going to be a little extra. Okay, so what color should we use next? Maybe we'll use this one. It's called Liar. We'll use this on the outside corner of my eye. Don't worry if you get it on your face, because you can just use your blush brush and just flick it off real quick. It doesn't get on your skin. I forgot what color. Okay. I really am blind. I can't see anything without it on my glasses. But I refuse to get LASIK because I love glasses. They're the best accessory. Okay. Make sure that's even. Okay. And then I'm going to use one lighter color up top. So I'm going to use Strange with the blush, or with the fluffy brush, to kind of get on the inside and then go to the outer above my, right on my brow bone. Quick and easy. There's so many different ways you can do eyeshadow though. It's awesome. I love it. I love makeup. Okay, so eyeliner. This is my absolute favorite eyeliner ever. It's called the Maybelline Master Graphic Eye Pencil, and let's see if I can open it without my teeth. It's like a Sharpie, so it's perfect. It's foolproof. You can't mess up with this. So you just draw. I'm going to go outside in with little tiny markings, and I'm going to stop about halfway up my eye because I've got a different smaller eyeliner to fill in the inside so it doesn't make a big giant line all the way across. Okay, so just start on the outside corner, and it's tipped, so you can just kind of press it down and then kind of move along. You don't have to keep making a straight line. You just make little tiny movements. See, so I'm about 3/4 in. And I'm just going to stop on this side because it's too big to go in without looking like a raccoon. So we'll fill that in a second. Okay, now comes the fun part, trying to do the same thing on the other side, which is always a challenge. But this kind of makes it easy because you just kind of press it down and it kind of traces it. You can kind of trace it. So let's do that. Okay, so that's done. Sometimes I just do it on the outside, like a little bump right here, and leave it. That looks kind of cool if you want to look like you have big eyelashes. But I usually like to go on through the middle, or on through the end. So the other one I use is Master Precise Skinny Eyeliner, and this is by Maybelline too. So it's the complete opposite of the Graphics eyeliner. It's super skinny, which is perfect for getting inside here, and then I also go underneath my lash line to kind of fill in the spots. So, because sometimes you get like a little line between your eyelashes and the eyeliner, and that bugs me, even though probably no one else can see it, but I like to completely make it look black. So, let's go go underneath. And then I fill in the line between the thick thing and then the end of my eyelid. And then you can use it to fill in any little blacks you might have missed with Big Pen. See? To the other eye. It's so hard to get them both even. It just takes a lot of practice and patience. And sometimes I get big giant Amy Winehouse eyes, but that's just how it goes. You just have to own it. Okay, so that was done. So then the next step is eyelashes. I use CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro, and I got suckered into this because I watched a commercial about it, and I was intrigued because this wand has a little bump at the end that you can use to get inside and in the corners. It's a little clumpy for me, but of course I'm cheap, so I'm going to use this until it's done. So let's do my lashes. So I start from the outside and then just work my way in, and then use this to kind of fill in any spots that I might have missed. And then I will inevitably sneeze or blink too hard and get the whole eyelash thing underneath here. Hopefully that won't happen this time. Again, it's one of those things you have to keep your mouth open when you're doing it because it helps keep balance or whatever. Cool. Okay, so that's done. My eyelashes and my eyes are finished. So then, another thing I swear by, it's this Eyelure London, and they make an eyebrow kit. So there's a wax, a shadow, and then a shaper, I guess, that you kind of help shape in your eyebrows. And I swear by this because I'm, in the past year I've realized that I need to, you know, define my eyebrows a little bit more, and it just makes me feel better. So, and I also got this brush. It's got like a little, it's like an eyelash wand on it, and then it's got the, it's got the wax, the brush for the wax on it. So I'm gonna just kind of brush through my eyebrows real quick, make sure they're all even, and then I use the wax and just kind of outline my eyebrows. This can help you give it a little extra shape too without making it look super fake. This takes some practice too. I'm still not that good at it, but I just go with it. Anything's better than just not having any definition. Okay. And then I use the shadow to kind of fill it in a little bit more. Give it a little more color. Especially with my lighter hair, I like having a darker, more defined brow because it helps keep my face in check. And then I used a little highlighter, just kind of go under it. Okay, and then I use that brush again that I used to highlight my brow, or brush my brows, just to get out any excess so it doesn't look too dark. Okay, almost done. So then I use, this is my absolute favorite blush. I've been using it for years. It's by NARS. It's called Super Orgasm, and it's glittery pink. It's my favorite. It looks good on almost every skin tone that I've tried it on, including my pale skin. So I just use a little bit of it on the apples of my cheeks. Then just a little on my nose, chin, and forehead. Probably not even enough to show up, but I think it's there. And then sometimes when I'm feeling fancy, I use this NYX Born to Glow Illuminator. Just a little bit. You don't need very much. Just like that much. I put some on the bridge of my nose. Then right above my cheekbones. Up to my temples. And then right there, right there. I don't know what that's called. And then on the chin. Okay. Last but not least is lipstick. This is Lasting Finish by Kate not Kate Winslet, the model Kate, I forgot her name, in 101, and it's kind of like a nude pinky color. There's that, it's so pinky. And then last but not least, I swear by this stuff. It's Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This stuff is amazing. It helps my makeup stay all day long because I work 7 to 4:30, and then I can go out afterwards and not have to clean up or freshen up my makeup. Seriously, it helps so much. So you just do a couple sprays. Let it dry. There we go. Let me put my glasses back on and make sure I didn't screw anything up. There we go. Makeup look. And then I have my hair in a braid because this is my lazy way of doing my hair after I take a shower. I kind of undo it and then it gets a little wavy. It's all tangled up. There we go. And then usually I get ready, I get dressed for work, and I'm good to go. So here's my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't blurry. I guess I'll see when I edit it. But I will talk to you guys soon with my New Year's post. So I'll see you soon. Bye.